This thing always scares me. It's just kind of blind.
For me, it's the last one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
To jump it like dead green.
Yeah.
So we go into the woods, some new stuff, and then just join on that fast left-hander.
That off camber, is that still in it from last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope so.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video at RAAW. We are here in beautiful sunny Switzerland at Lenzerheide for the first round of the new UCI World Cup. I'm here this week helping out predominantly Stacey Fisher, but we've got three privateers here. We've got Coen, Nuno and Gautier Young, and we're going to also make sure that those guys and their bikes are going as fast as possible. Just about to go and do track walk and see what changes are there and what's back from last year. Pretty excited to get into it. Look out for more videos throughout the week. Out of the gate, it's already changed. They've shifted the track only a couple of meters one way, but it's fresh grass. There's already embedded rocks in there. It's going to be interesting to see where people choose to go straight away, but also how the track's going to develop, because underneath this lovely grass, it's kind of loose and it breaks up kind of quick. So I think a lot of the guys are going to come up straight away after track walk to watch the juniors practice and get an idea of how the track's going to look for when they start practice as well. Is there a particular place on track, Coen, where you prioritize your bike setup for
bike setup
thing, or are you trying to like balance it out?
This one's tough because there's like steeps.
Yeah.
It's a little bit rough, but there's also like a lot of jumps and a lot of like motorway kind of areas that you want to keep it a little stiffer for.
Yeah.
So the inside might be good, but then you get like super stuck low, and you need to pedal.
Yeah.
Getting high, so.
Like I was saying, it's tough to say right now because everything's going to form way differently than it probably looks.
Yeah, it breaks up quickly.
Exactly.
So I think for now, I'm just going to open,
yeah.
Middle, high line,
yeah.
Try to hold on.
Here, then you're going to be on the brakes on the off camber and just dropping down anyway, and then you're going to have to put a couple of cranks in to get your speed back up.
It's a little different than last year, but for the most part, this off camber bit's the same. It's a lot of fun from what I can remember. I'm looking forward to trying those new grass turns up top. Big fan of those things. I'm just excited to get on my bike. It's always kind of intimidating doing track walk. Just gotta let the riding do the talking and have fun with it. So yeah, it's all good. Just getting an idea of what it's about.
This one is very important for me. Like, you need to carry good speed. Hold on the off camber, then here just corner the best we can and just try to keep up the speed for the next straightaway. So this section is key, I think. So just gonna try to hit it good, smoothly, and carry good speed on the exit. I think it's the main thing.
So we've just come out of what was last year the new section, so kind of all off camber grass in the woods. Not much has changed in there, but it's still a challenging off-camber section, and line choice and sticking on that line is really important. We're now back on the traditional old track where it gets super high speed, it's loose, there's some fairly big jumps and drops as well, and we'll carry on down and see what else is coming up.
It's steeper than it looks on that. That's all I want to say.
She's getting candid now, isn't she?
So use either both compressions or straight line the first one. Definitely hit the second one. Straight across where your feet is. And right where KJ's left foot is. Straight down there. And then you've got two options where it splits into like a little gully and a thing. I think
Yeah, this is rowdy. It's a lot like home though, eh? We have some steep like this. Love it. Right at home. A little bit scared, but not really. Just a little bit. Right?
Scared. We're in the section where you need your all-terrain bands on. It's pretty damn steep and loose, which looks super good for riding. I want to get my bike out. But yeah, there's quite a bit of line choice and compressions and rocks and roots to skip over and little bumps and rises to navigate, while they then have to hit the corner at the bottom and it's pretty loose and flat out. It's interesting to see which riders want to go where, and also already thinking about how the track's going to evolve. But generally all the riders have been here before, they know the lay of the land, where to go, and I think that's helping out a hell of a lot.
Last spicy section of the track. A little puzzling. It's gonna be fun though. Everything's so much bigger than I always remember. Like last year, or not last year, I guess just coming back, riding it the other day on the weekend. Like, wow, this is kind of committing. You gotta commit for it. Once you ride it, it's like okay, but it's just different. Yeah, we wrapped up track walk. Looking pretty good, a lot similar to the recent years. Dry, which is nice. Hopefully it kind of stays like that, knock on wood. But yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked to ride after not being on the bike too long for the travel days and all, but that's gonna be good. Pumped to be riding with all the big dogs tomorrow when they practice. Just found out that I'm doing that too. That'll be good.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I hope I'm going to enjoy it. I enjoyed it last year. So yeah, fingers crossed.
Alright, that's track walk done and dusted, literally. Not so many changes on track as maybe we anticipated, but generally it's looking good. It's a cool mix of things. It's going to be tricky to kind of set the bikes up for all the compressions and the grip needed, but that's what we're going to do today. Usually track walk, when it's done, the rest of the day is a little bit chill for the riders, but generally everyone else involved touching the bikes needs to make sure they're going good. So we're going to go and fit our BYB telemetry kit to Stacey's bike, make sure that's working, and then she's all ready to go for practice tomorrow. So we're installing the fork potentiometer on Stacey's bike. That's one of the sensors of the BYB telemetry system. It measures the fork's position over time, and if you know those two things, you can work out the velocity of the fork as well. So we can look at positions of the fork, the speeds of the fork, and in combination with all the other sensors as well, determine what's happening on the bike and use that in conjunction with the rider's feedback to try and make the bike go as fast as possible. Alright, so Wednesday, first day is done, track walk's done, we've got the data kit on the bike, we're going to do the final little adjustments and get the race plate on. Tomorrow morning, bright and early, we're off for the first practice runs, so we'll see how the bike and Stacey are going and go from there.